This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw. We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Enviornment for an episode of Space Engineers. Okay, so what we are planning on doing in this series, because I've had a couple of different Space Engineers series, I just always somehow end up stopping them a couple episodes through. And it's mainly because I can never figure out exactly what I want my Space Engineers series to do. I don't know if it wants to be survival, don't know if it wants to be crafting, and I never really could figure it out. But today, I have figured it out. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to build Homeworld Ships. We're going to build Homeworld Ships in Space Engineers and try to build them to scale. So as you guys can see, I have this area kind of blocked off for our first Homeworld ship, which is going to be the Kushan Scout. And yeah, this is how big apparently it's going to be once it's built. So when we start building corvettes and especially frigates, it's going to be interesting to see how well they scale in the Space Engineers universe. So just a couple things I want to talk about before we start. Once these ships are completed, I will be uploading them to the workshop. So if you guys play Space Engineers, you can find it on the workshop and use it in your games. 2, there's going to be an atmospheric version of each ship, of each fighter and corvette, because I'm planning to do another series with a buddy of mine where we're going to use these Homeworld ships and then put them up against like warships on using the water mod. So it's going to be interesting to see how well the Homeworld ships do up against like World War II warships. It's going to be fun. And also, like I said, this is going to be built to scale. So every one of these little bricks I think are 2.5 by 2.5. The Kushan Scout is 22 meters wide, 47 meters long, and 8 meters high. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to doing this. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab our landing gear so we can start. And this first episode is mainly just going to be building the drive system for the Kushan Scout, because in Homeworld 1, all the fighters, corvettes, frigates, and capital ships all had the same exact drive system. They just had a different like mounting system, so they had like different weapons and whatnot, and different specializations. But all of them had the same drive system. So the Scout, Defender, Interceptor, Attack Bomber, and I believe Cloak Fighter. Cloak Fighter might have been the one that was different. But they all have the same drive system. It just might be mounted differently. So what we gotta do is first I need to bring this closer to us. I don't know why this is so far away. Oh well, we'll do it like this. It just has to be in this circle somewhere. Boop! Oh yeah, we're in space. That doesn't work. But it does look like they finally fixed it. Oh wait, I'm in creative mode. Yeah, we're not going to be actually building these ships. We're going to be designing them in creative mode. Because, yeah, it would take forever, especially the large ships, to get them built. There we go. Oh, actually, hang on. That's not straight. I've been playing on the planets a lot of my free time, so I sometimes forget how annoying it is to get these things placed properly. Let's put you right here. There we go. And hopefully the hostiles won't give us any problems. I have kind of forgotten to turn them off in the options. I don't think they will. I think they're just kind of patrolling. But if they become a problem, we'll just restart the server and we'll use them as test subjects for our ships. But we'll probably restart the server to despawn them and then go on a server when they're around. But anyways, I don't think I want to make this yellow. I gotta use my colors. So I guess for the time being, we'll make it white for now, because we can always paint it later. So each one of these ships is going to be broken into 4 episodes. The first one, well, this one's technically going to be 5 because we're building the drivetrain of the Scout. But we have the drivetrain, then we have the actual design of the Scout, which is mainly going to be exterior work to make it look like it's at the actual Scout. And then we should be able to get the exterior and interior done. But then after that, the third one is to actually take the ship out, test it, make sure all the systems work, and then we'll throw it into survival and make sure the systems work the way they're supposed to be in a survival environment, and then combat. Test the combat capabilities, make sure the ship works the way it's actually supposed to based off of Homeworld lore. Because the Scout is not very armed, it is incredibly fast, and it has a small little gun on it. That's pretty much it. But it does have an area on the actual Scout that has all the sensor equipment, which will probably put like ore detectors and stuff like that in it. So let's go ahead and go one more up. Actually, let's go two more up. There we go. And now the first thing I want to do is actually build the engines. So let's bring this back because we can always change it later. Let's bring... Really? You're not 100% aligned? Eh, whatever. It could be a little bit off. Actually, it might be 100%. I don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to this stuff. Let's bring it all the way. That should probably be far enough. Okay. And now let's go in this direction. Now again, we're going to make this pretty later on, because when I build things in Space Engineers, usually I focus on practicality, on its functionality first, and then I make it pretty. I think that was a little bit too far. Let's get rid of that last one. Plus, in the next episode, when we actually really start building the Scout, I'll have a couple pictures on the side so I can, make the Scout look like the way it's supposed to. Let's bring you all the way out. I probably should count how many these are. Whoop. That one's gonna be floating for a while. And that one, I think, I might have went, yeah, we went too far that time. Okay. Yep. And now we need to go up. Because this is the very rear of the ship. Okay, and then we put engines. Lots and lots of engines. Also, we will be using a certain amount of mods in this game because, one, every single ship in the Homeworld universe runs off of fusion power. So we're going to be using the, I forgot the heck the mod is actually called, but it adds the deuterium fusion reactors to the world. I forgot what mod actually adds that in. I'll probably have it in the video description. But it's an awesome mod for this type of stuff. But first, let's see. We want ionic thrusters. We're gonna probably stick with normal ionic thrusters. I think I'm gonna save the large one for the Corvette class. But we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. We can always adjust it. We want you facing in this direction. We want a lot of ionic thrusters. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a second row. Now, the Scout's main advantage excuse me, is its speed. It's able to get up to speed extremely quickly so it can dodge out of the way of incoming fire and make it extremely hard to track down. Its only main weakness is the fact that it's not really armed. And the funny thing is, I was reading up a little bit on these ships so I can kind of give you guys a little bit of history of Homeworld while we're building this. One interesting thing about the Scout is it never was designed to actually have a weapon on it. Its original design was actually supposed to be non-combat and be a peace ship, so they can send out to the aliens or whatever they run into and say, hey, we're here to just go across the galaxy. And a lot of people in the whatever you call it, the higher ups, they didn't like that. They're like, no, we need some sort of defense for the ship, because this ship was designed before the mothership was actually designed. Okay, let's see, we're only supposed to be 8 meters high. Each one of these is a half a meter, so we could probably put a whole new row on top of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be interesting to test. But I will also be putting side engines and whatnot so they work properly in Space Engineers. There just won't be a whole lot of them because the Scout really wasn't designed for that type of stuff. I didn't mean to do that! Get out over here, small ionic thruster. So that is 3. That might be plenty. We can hold a whole lot more. We might have to go 5. Oh, this is gonna be very, very interesting. Cause yeah, we're only 2 meters high. I know the top goes up a little bit more. Let's see. Let's get one of... Obviously we want light armor. Not heavy armor, we want light armor. Light armor slope. Where's the other light armor slope? There it is. It's right next to the one I already picked. So let's go ahead, put you. There is a slight possibility we might go 5 and just see what it looks like. Because this is where all the main thrust will come from. Okay. Dang it! Other way. There we go. Yeah! Yeah, let's go 2 more. Boop. Boop. Now, I might go back and adjust something. I'm wondering if we put a couple of large thrusters in the middle, it might make it look a little better. I just want to see what this looks like at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, let's make some large thrusters. First, let's actually see how big the large ionic thrusters are, so we can scale this properly. 6. Oh yeah. So then we can just make them go like this. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Okay, now we can replace all of these with large thrusters. Of course, they, you know, have to be facing the right way. So boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That's gonna look really nice when the engines are actually turned on. Okay, so now we got the engine designed. Let's go ahead and do this small little piece I was doing over here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Dang it, those are the wrong types. Oop. Dang it. I got too good of things. I keep destroying more than I want to. Alright, so let's put you there. You there. Let's make you solid. Then we do you. You. Wait a minute. I screwed up. I screwed up. We want... You are supposed to be solid. And we get rid of you. I think. Hang on. Nope. Wait. Is it after it? It is after it. Okay, cool. Whee! So now we want the half one of you, a solid one of you, another half one here. We want the same thing up here. So we want a solid here. And I believe we want solid. Yeah, we want solid all the way up to here. I haven't actually finished the top part yet, but I want. Why am I getting confused on my own designs? You guys go away. We want you. You. Still got it wrong. God freaking dang it. How hard is it to copy something? So half and then quarter and quarter. So we have half. Yep. Well, not quarter, but yeah, I guess this is a quarter. 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 And then we flip them. There we go. It doesn't line up because it's 5 now, step 4, which I think was what my original plan was. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and destroy that. Put you there. You there. You there. And then we do that. Cool. And boop. Cool. We got the engine side done. All the engines that the scout ship is going to use. God, these things are gigantic. I'm still finding it hilarious that this is just a scout ship. Because a scout ship is the 4th smallest ship in the Homeworld universe, next to micro ships and drones. So, yeah. This is as small as it's going to get. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is probably bring this out to like here. So let's go ahead and fill this in. I'm sure there's a different way that I can do this, like build this quicker, but I don't exactly know it because I don't exactly do large projects like this. I think it might be in the options menu. Let's see. Options. Whoop, not graphics. Game. Ah, here we go. Build a line, please. Alright. So there we go. Yeah, that's much easier. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Ow. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now let's go ahead and fill this in real quick. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then put one there. Okay. So the engines are now armored. We will be doing the small little details in the future. Let's go ahead and bring this out to about here. And then we'll put the power plant here, and then we'll put the backup battery systems. So if any of you guys are unfamiliar with this, I'm sure you guys are if you've been watching me, but in Homeworld, fighters and corvettes do have a limited amount of fuel. And then once they reach that limit, they move at a very slow pace, and they're unable to use their weapons. I don't know if I'll be able to replicate losing their weapons, but what I'm going to do is build a fusion reactor, and then if the fusion reactor ever runs out of fuel, it'll run off of a battery backup systems. I'm going to purposely make the battery backup systems weak to try to simulate the ship struggling to get back to base whenever it runs out of fuel. So, yeah, but for frigates and whatnot, I won't be doing that because they have a strong enough, in Homeworld, they have a strong enough power plant to run on their own indefinitely. They won't need to go back and get refueled and get repaired and all that fun jazz. So let's go ahead and add our fusion reactors. I don't know how big of a reactor we should make for this. We do have a lot of power. Let's see, we have 75, 150, 210. I'm gonna probably build 2 to make it look better. So let's go with 45 reactors. And again, we can always change this in the future if it doesn't work right. Because we want it to be sideways like this. Let's put it about maybe right here. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. All the thrusters kicked on at the same exact time. Is it cool? There's all of our thrusters. Indeed. So we got our fusion reactors. Now, let's make this more like Homeworld 1. And in Homeworld 1, there is only one fusion reactor for most of the ships. Now, the bigger ships, we're probably going to stack them up like that to make them look like it's just one. And technically, actually kind of looking like that, it did look like it was only one reactor. So, do we want to keep the 45 or do we want to get an... Yeah, screw it. Also, I kind of wanted to hear that noise again. It was pretty awesome. So we'll have that. And then we will build our little stuff underneath it. And then back here, we'll have our backup batteries. Now this produces 90 megawatts of power. Let's go... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. I can move these up a little, about one notch. Actually, let's put the batteries in so we can see how many we are actually going to need. So let's go ahead and move this up real quick. And then we'll add the actual reactors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be 6, 6. Add our batteries. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Now, each one of these batteries, I believe, hold, they can draw 4 megawatts. So 4, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 megawatts, so almost 1. I feel like we're only going to need 6. Yeah. I feel like that might be too much. Because we can produce 90 megawatts from our fusion reactors, which will be enough to handle everything that we need. Again, we'll test it. If things don't work the way they're supposed to, then we'll just adjust it. Right now we're just in the design phase. But I do kind of want to get this right, because if we get this wrong, that means I have to redesign all of the power plants that these guys use. We'll keep it at that. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so now the next thing that we need for our power drive module is we need some gyroscopes. And we're going to put them right here. We probably could move them up a little bit, but the steering and everything, the steering system and everything is supposed to be part of the power plant system, not necessarily the drive system. But if I put the gyroscopes here, that means we're going to rotate primarily on the engine. So let us go ahead and move I kind of like the way these ones are squared at the moment. So let's move this way up to about maybe here. And then we'll put the gyroscopes there. It would be nice if we actually can move this up a little bit further. About here. I believe that should be fine. Okay. And then we'll put our gyroscopes to there. Because 4 should be plenty. 4 should be plenty for all the fighter class ships. There we go. That's pretty much in the middle of where everything will be. Alrighty. So we got our gyroscopes. We got our bat power. We got our backup power. And we have our main thrust. Now let's just go ahead and fill things in with armor to make it look better. I'm probably going to fill up to where these are. So let's go... Because I know for the fact this will all be buried. Oh, I did totally forget we need oxygen. We do need a way to store oxygen tanks. Now, this ship is only going to have 1 crew member, so we don't need a whole lot of oxygen tanks. So what I'm going to do, we're going to be using the small oxygen tank mod, and I'm going to grab this one. Let's put it... I guess we'll put it here. No! I want it on the... Oh, I'm on the second tab. Then we'll put it on the first tab. Screw it. Put it right there. And we'll put 1 there. 1 here. Just to ensure that we have plenty of oxygen. In fact, we might put a couple more. There we go. Now let's fill this area in with armor. Plus, it kind of makes it look a little bit better. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. Do that. And now we need a... Oh, wait, no. We're going to be getting our oxygen from whatever we dock into. Yeah, that's right. So we will need some sort of docking mechanism in order to get all this refilled. So let's go ahead and work on that. Let's get our conveyor going. So let's go ahead and put this all on 1 or 3. You. Oh yeah, we will also need a cargo container for ammo, to hold the ammo for our weapons. So small container, small conveyor. We need the curved one. There you are. And we need a connector. So connector we will work on first. Let's put it right here. Put you right there. Oh, that has to go a little bit lower. Where is... I got rid of it. Yay. You get down here. Okay. You. Let's go ahead. Poke a hole in there. And grab our connector. Which now we need to go 1 more up. Where is the connector? There we go. That is now lower than anything else. Good. Now we go you. you up one, and then bring you over one, and then start making your way over. There. And then build you. You. Yup. You. You. And there is something else I do need, which I kind of forgot. Okay, we need our cargo container. So let's put you there. Nope, I need to curve one. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. And then we need another one of these. There we go. Everything is all hooked up. We have access to power. We have a cargo container for our weapon system, which we will go ahead and make sure that we have you going so we can bring our ammo up here to the cargo system, or not the cargo system, but the weapon system. And I think we're pretty much done with the power plant, or with the drive system. We have all of our main thrusters that we will be using for our fighters. We have a backup power system in case the main reactors go out. We have the main power reactors that's going to be running everything. We have oxygen systems for our crewman. We have a cargo container that we'll be using to store ammo for our weapons, because in Homeworld you actually have unlimited ammo. That's the whole reason why I got a really large cargo container for our fighters. Plus some of our fighters are going to have very sophisticated weapons, so they're going to need a lot of cargo space. And we also have our gyroscope so we can control our ship, so we can rotate our ship around whenever we need to. So yay! I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So far I hope you guys are enjoying this. I guess, well, I guess I can get rid of this. I'm going to go ahead and save this blueprint real quick, so when we start working on future Homeworld fighters, we can just bring in the drive system and then start working on the actual exterior of the fighter. So yeah, in the next episode we're going to start working on the exterior, make the scout look like a scout. We'll probably also bring this up so we can get the cockpit where it's supposed to go, the sensory systems that the scout is supposed to have, get those all going, and then start building the exterior to make the ship look like a ship. And then after that we're going to start adding thrusters and whatnot on the sides so the ship will actually act like the way it's supposed to, and then get ready to take it out for a test drive. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a different format episode than I'm normally used to. So, and again, let me go ahead and get rid of this before I start talking too much about other stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and land on the ground. And let me see if I can remember how to take a blueprint. There we go. I thought it was Control B. Oh, yeah, before we actually save it, we need to probably name whatever this is. So, power plants. Let's go to small grid, info, name you, Kushan, fighter drive. Fight drive. Nope, fighter drive. Save. Okay. And now we can do boop boop. Save this. There we go. And let's see, Kushan fighter drive. It is now saved into my little work base, and let's go ahead and publish it. Alrighty, it is now published. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed the format of this series. It's a little bit different than normal, so it's going to probably take me a little bit longer to edit, but I'm really looking forward to continue building the Scout and getting it operational and everything. But I'm only going to upload these once a week because it will take a little bit of editing and a little bit of research and whatnot to get this going. But yeah, again, I will check you guys out in the next video. So yeah, until next time, guys. Oop, let me get the cursor off my face. There we go. So until next time, guys, this is Captain Zoban signing out.
Attention fleet. Makan has found Valcora Gate. The coordinates are 1134489.
We'll send everything we've got, but be advised, we are a mining vessel. It would be best if we did not have to move directly into the main battle.